The sky of Earth stretched endlessly, vast and unpredictable, unlike any world the alien observers had ever known. From orbit, it looked peaceful, blue oceans curling into clouds, green continents stitched together like a living mosaic. Yet the council of alien delegates, gathered in silent anticipation, had not come to admire Earth's beauty. They had come to witness what humans called war. The arrival had been met not with resistance, but with curiosity. Humanity, though wary of visitors from the stars, agreed to let them observe. The aliens, a coalition of species spanning light years, believed they had seen everything war could offer. Countless civilizations had risen and fallen under their watch. Still, whispers followed the humans. They fight differently. On a wide plain carved by trenches and steel, the aliens assembled to observe. Towering Grothans, with their thick hides and stone-like features, shifted uneasily. The Delari, slender and crystalline, shimmered faintly in the sun as their antennae twitched, drinking in the atmosphere. Even the Arakai, known for their stoicism, exchanged glances of uncertainty. The humans were already there, clad in armor, eyes sharp and restless. Unlike the Council's unified delegations, humanity arrived splintered. Not one flag, but many. They spoke in different tongues, wore different insignias, and yet all carried the same weapon: the will to destroy their enemies. When the first command rang out, it was not elegant nor ceremonial. It was a roar, guttural and raw, a cry that rolled like thunder across the battlefield. Human soldiers surged forward, weapons blazing, not with cold calculation but with fire in their hearts. The aliens watched, and unease rippled through their ranks. The Grothan general rumbled lowly. They charge without hesitation, without fear. The Delari emissary shivered, her crystalline skin dimming. "It is not fearlessness," she whispered. "It is fury." Explosions thundered across the field, plumes of dirt and fire rising skyward. Human machines, tanks, aircraft, weapons forged not for defense but for overwhelming force, tore into the landscape. The ground shook as if the planet itself recoiled. The Council had witnessed wars before, but not like this. Most species fought with precision, strategies meant to minimize cost. Humans, by contrast, poured themselves wholly into the chaos, as if destruction itself was a language only they could speak fluently. And it was beautiful in a terrifying way. Every charge was reckless yet effective. Every retreat calculated not for safety but for momentum. When one human fell, another filled their place without pause, as though the individual mattered less than the storm they created together. The alien delegation had prepared to study tactics. Instead, they found themselves staring into something far older, primal, raw, and untamed. And for the first time, the Council began to wonder, had humanity survived its short, violent history not despite its wars, but because of them? The battlefield raged like a living storm. Smoke coiled into the air, blotting out the sun, while the ground shook with the steady percussion of artillery. The alien observers stood behind protective barriers, but even through reinforced shields, the shockwaves rattled their bones. Humans moved through the chaos with unnerving adaptability. When tanks were destroyed, infantry swarmed through the wreckage. When soldiers fell, comrades didn't mourn. They pressed forward, carrying both their weapons and their fury. The Delari emissary pressed her crystal-like fingers to her face, light pulsing unevenly beneath her skin. "This is madness," she murmured. "No species should embrace such loss." The Grothan general rumbled low. "Yet they thrive in it. They do not retreat. They feed on the fire."